What's going on, everybody? What's going on, YouTube? Today I have a great video for you guys. It's a special video, and just right out the gate, I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna show all the noobs how to make their first $1,000,000. And it's not gonna take long. We're talking a couple hours, right? Tops.
This is a load of barnacles.
No, it's not. It's not a load of barnacles, all right? In fact, you might actually end up making way more within the couple of hours. So that's my goal. My goal here, within the first 2 to 3 hours, I want you guys to make not only your first million, but a lot more. Let's go for 2, right? Can we go for 2? Is that okay? Can we go for 2 million? All right, so let's get to it. Now, I do want to say you should stick around till the end of the video. I do have a couple things I'm gonna throw out there that you might not want to miss. But before we get started, we're gonna do a quick recap. Okay, the recap is because when you first land on next gen, there's like a couple of missions that the game kind of forces you to do. You don't have a choice. Like this one right here, you have to go pick up your weapons behind this raggedy car, and Lamar's gonna tell you, listen, you see these ballers, whack them. So it's very fitting. It is Los Santos. You're already killing people. It's an evil game. It's an evil place. All right. Next thing they make you do, if you have MC business, you have to go set up your MC businesses. You have to go do the what is this thing called again? It's not the club. Well, yeah, the MC club thing. You got to do that. Then after that, if you're like me and you started with the MC business, again, if it's the white stuff, you got to go do the setup mission, right? Where you have to go grab a car, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, we're going to run through this real quick. The next thing they're going to make you do, which is the last thing they actually make you do, is Hal's mission. I hope I'm not butchering his name, but he tricked out this car because he's got this garage, and the cars are really fast. I can say that for sure. Hal's cars are amazing. They're very, very fast. So you have to do this race so you can gain access to his garage and all that stuff. Now the race, don't even worry about it. It's not challenging at all. They give you 8 minutes to do it, but I got it done in like 6 minutes. And honestly, I messed up a couple times. The car flipped out, like not flip, but like it'll spin around with you and all that because it's really fast. So don't sweat it. You will beat it. It's not that hard at all. You don't even have to like try to drift and do all that. You can slow down at turns. Take your time and you'll get there. Now, once we're done with that, then we're gonna go ahead and get started with what it is that I'm trying to help you guys with. All right, we're gonna start with step 1 with my thing. All right, so let's go ahead and the race is pretty much, yeah, like I said, it's 8 minutes. I'm not gonna make you guys watch it. We're gonna skip through it, and we're almost at the finish line. So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. I counted a little fast, but that's okay. That's okay. You guys are gonna hang out with me today. And don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Okay. Now, we beat the time. Step 1. First thing you want to do is you want to go to the casino. If I were you, I would run there. Remember, we're trying to actually get this done within 2 to 3 hours. There's no danger there. We can't pull out any weapons. So, take it easy. Now, when you first get there, you're going to go ahead and sign up for a membership. You pay $500 for the membership. They give you 5,000 chips. 5,000 chips is $5,000. Now, so you're already profiting 4,500. Then you go to that window I just went to, and they'll give you 3,000 chips. And they give you a 3,000 chips every single day. All right? So make this a habit. Always go to the window. And then the next step is go spin the wheel. Make that a habit. Window, wheel. Window, wheel. All right, so we profited already, what, $5,500, and we're gonna spin the wheel. Now, if you're lucky, you might make up to $50,000 or 50,000 chips. But I wasn't so lucky on my first spin. I got some clothes. I guess that's Rockstar's way of telling me that I'm kind of a bum right now, but that's okay. We're not gonna take it personal. We'll spin again the next day, and hopefully we get something good, right? And now, okay, so after this. First step. Second step, you're gonna have to go to the bottom of the map, right? Go to the airport at the bottom of the map, and you're going to flight school. Look at that. You're gonna learn how to fly. Now the flight school got 10 lessons. Each lesson is about a minute long, so it doesn't take that long at all. Now, if you do good, you get gold. You get like minimum like $10,000 per lesson. I got like 11,000 on the first one. But some of them are gonna be kind of hard, so I'm not gonna say you guys actually have to ace every single one of them. Actually, some of you guys might not like it at all, and if it's not for you, you do a couple of them and that's all you can handle. That's fine. Trust me, this step is not required. Okay, but if you can stick it out, do it, because again, like as you can see, it's only a minute long for each lesson, so it shouldn't take longer than 15-20 minutes to actually do this. So yeah, not that long at all. Just pay attention to what the person is telling you what to do, and you can just, yeah, you'll get it done after a couple tries or whatever. Okay, and third step is gonna be what takes a little bit longer. I say a little bit, it's gonna take a lot longer, but I do have the videos, I have the guides on my channel. There's a playlist. I created a playlist just for you guys to actually follow through and actually get those done. All right, so what basically should have taken you guys 4 or 5 hours to get done, now you can trim it down to 30 to 45 minutes, and you should have all three of them done, right? Treasure hunt, slasher, and the other one, bounties. Okay, so after you as you're doing these, by the way, do it in a public lobby, and so that way you can actually take advantage of like random lobby events, whether it's the blue dots or it's like one of those lobby events like criminal damage and that type of stuff. So as you're doing all three of those, you're doing those, by the time you finish, you should have your first million. In fact, you should also be checking in on your business. Remember that business that you set up early on? It should be done by now. Actually, it should be done way before that. So you should be checking on that periodically. Like after every bounty, every mission that you do for these other for these NPCs, do that. Now, the other thing you could be doing also in the meantime is stealing cars. This is like a lost like art, right? This is like the veterans know all too well about this. If you've been playing this game since 2014, when there was like really not too many things you could do to make money, this was one of the things we did for money, man. We stole cars, random cars, and we sold them to LS Customs. Another thing like we used to have to do is rob like corner stores. But there's way too many ways to make money in this game now. You don't actually have to rob the stores anymore. So I'm not even gonna ask you guys to do that. You rob the store, they'll give you like a couple grand or something like that. So yeah, don't worry about that. So yeah, you steal the car, you bring it in, you can make anywhere from like $1,000 to like up to like $6,000, right? Stealing and selling cars. So yeah, you can do that randomly. Now there's a cooldown, so you can't do it back to back. So it's just anytime you find yourself in an area where you're close to LS Customs and there's a nice car that drives by, steal it and sell it. All right. Now, like I said, now you guys should definitely have a million by now, because just selling your bunker or like your MC business, you should make over 100K. You just made 900 from all three challenges. You got the casino and the flight school. You had a million already. Congratulations, you're a millionaire in this game. All right. In fact, you're probably so happy you're starting to feel like this guy right here.
I'm getting money now. I don't know what to do.
Listen, I love this meme. This just funny to me. I hope you guys like this meme as much as I do. He said, I'm getting money now. I don't know what to do. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what to do. All right. So first thing first is don't go spend it. All right. $1 million is not any money in this game. Like, it's nothing. So you're still not a threat to anybody. Don't go spend it. You're gonna have to reinvest it. All right. And second thing is we're gonna have to go make some money like right now. Let's go make another million. All right. So that's what I was trying to tell you guys. Let's see if we can make another million. All right, man. So next step, we're gonna do the Fleeca heist. Now, before we actually do this, I want you guys to make sure your business is filled with supplies. All right, MC Business Bunker, and then we move on. Now, what we're gonna have to do is go meet Lester at this little spot right here, Darnell Bros, his little textile company. Once you meet him there, you're gonna get this intro, and you're basically gonna get to meet Lester, the molester. That's what me and my friends call him, because he's very creepy, and he's gonna say some weird stuff to you. Sometimes you call him, he's gonna say some sexual stuff. But overall, you and him are gonna make a lot of money together. All right. So the reason why we're doing this is a 2-man job, and it's only one setup and a finale. So very quick, very easy, 15-minute job. You're done, and the payout is actually pretty decent for the amount of time that you're actually gonna spend. Okay, so you guys have to be very careful with that. You don't always have to chase a big bag all the time, right? You're gonna do a 4-man heist that's gonna pay you like $1 million, 1.5, 2 million. But people are gonna randomly keep closing out the heist. They're gonna quit on it. They're not gonna take it serious. It can take you weeks to do a 4-man heist. Trust me, I've been there. All right, especially when you're doing it with random people. So we're gonna keep it simple right now. So Fleeca job it is. All right. Potential payout is minimum is 200 grand. It's usually 100, 115, but because this is your first time doing it, they'll give you a bonus. So, and also, whoever is going to actually help you do it, give them 30%. Don't give them 50%, none of that. Some random people are going to lie or are going to pretend that you should be paying them more. But no, if they're just going to do one setup, one finale, 30%. And you make 200 grand. Easy.
Show it to me. Yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say, passed. If that thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention there's a reliable pair of hands. Hey, the first time that wasn't bad. Don't get clingy.
All right, so job is done, and okay, so we're gonna get paid, and then you're gonna see yourself in a bar celebrating with your partner in crime. All right, so moving on. Next step, you guys are probably not even going to expect this, but it's gonna be actually very easy, very simple. You're gonna do the weekly time trial. Okay. Now it used to be just one time trial, and it was always hard to do. Now there's 2 because of HAL and the HSW thing for next gen, and the HSW ones are actually a lot easier to beat. And also, if you don't have a HSW vehicle, you can't do the HSW time trial. But I actually have a method. Here's what I do every week. What I'm gonna do is borrow a HSW vehicle from somebody, whether it's a friend of mine that's in the session or a random high-level player that actually have one. Now, the one that I actually recommend is the Hakuchu Drag. It's the fastest vehicle in the game, as far as I know. I mean, without any boosters, obviously. It's the fastest bike. So I had a friend of mine that just so happened to be in my lobby. I promise, I swear to God, I did not invite him. He just popped in. We used to play together a lot. So, and I was like, his name is Mega. I was like, yo, Mega, let me borrow your Hakuchu Drag. He's like, all right. I mean, it took him 5 minutes to respond. But yeah, so and then we both hopped on the bike and we went to the regular time trial, the first one. Now you can't do it with a passenger or whatever, but yeah, so we got there and he hopped off and I did the time trial. Now always remember to set your own waypoint and basically start the race, set your waypoint to the destination, and then hold down Y if you're on Xbox or triangle if you're on PlayStation, and then your waypoint will be on purple. As you notice, the yellow one disappears once the race starts. So that way you know exactly where you're going. And then after that, like they say, right, off to the races. And Again, the races are very easy with the Hakuchi drag. I swear to you, it's so easy. So yeah, you can just do that every week. Basically, there's always I always post about the event weeks, so you can always come back on the channel or turn on your notifications on Thursdays. And usually I'll have like where I'll have the double money and the discounts and all that. And you actually don't even need me to check for time trials. You're gonna see it on the map. You're gonna see them. It's 2 of them now. All right. Now, just as I promised, they're not very time consuming. Each time trial is only like a minute long. So, and I'm not gonna lie and pretend like I did it all on one go. This one I did. It took me 2 tries. And the HSW, like I said, they're so easy. You don't even really have to like try to drift and do a bunch of crazy stuff. You can literally slow down for your turns, and you'll still make it. Not only you'll make it, you'll also make it with time to spare. It's the first one that's really the harder one. So the harder one actually pays less, which is interesting. So this one, the payout is 250. First one payout is 100K. So together you make 350, and you just made 200 grand from the Fleeca heist. So yeah, now we just have one more $500,000 to make, and you guys are gonna actually have 2 million. Okay. Now again, for something that takes a hey yo, bro, you good? He's alive. What? How do you survive? I'm gonna take the time to tell y'all you can do the time trials in passive mode, so you don't have to worry about getting blown up. All right, so let's get back to the video, man. Bam! 2-step verification for your social club. I told you. I told you you were not gonna expect this. Now, if I was right, you didn't expect it, leave it in the comments. Sid, you the man. Now, obviously, I'm gonna tell you, no, you're the man. Actually, I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, Do the Right Thing with Spike. It was like, you the man. No, you the man. No, you the man.
You the man.
I think Martin Lawrence and Will Smith did that also in Bad Boy. I can't remember, but yeah. So it's the easiest money you've ever made. Now, Rockstar came out with this thing a couple years ago, so I wanted to make sure before I put the video out that I knew that they were still doing that. Now, I got my money like a long time ago when it first came out. So I reached out to them and asked them if they're still doing it. Rockstar actually, the support people definitely responded and said, yeah, you're still doing it. And I even tried to finesse, and I told them I never got it. But I guess they could tell it was a lie because, yeah, they just completely ignored me on that part. But you guys are gonna get it, so that's all that matters. But yeah, I was trying to finesse an extra 500,000. I didn't get it. But yeah, man. All right, so we're pretty much done. Step 8, honestly, it's go take care of your business, right? Whether it's the MC business or bunker business, sell it, resupply it. When you finish resupplying, as it's producing, you do step 9. Step 9 is go play one of those like adversary modes or bunker series. Whatever is like triple money, quadruple money, or maybe even double money for that week. Usually it's those jobs. A lot of times, say 80% of the time, it's those jobs. So play those. You know why? It's gonna give you it's a break from free roam, right? You don't have to worry about any griefers or cheaters. It's it's a level playing field. And those games are also like a lot of fun. All right. Plus you make the money, you get the RP. And step 10, rinse and repeat. Step 8 and step 9. And if you can play for a couple more hours, you'll be making way more than like $5 million for that same day. All right. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching this video. Hopefully you found this entertaining and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I would really appreciate it. And once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next one.